We're now into the playoffs of the Ranked Royale 2v2 for North America, starting with Team Firstkiller versus 2piece, Team Yan and LJ on the other side. All best of 7s on the way out. Single elimination. Let's go. Chat, here we go. It's Firstkiller and Gyro versus 2piece and Parth. Firstkiller and Gyro yet to lose so far in the event, as they went 3-0 in pool play. 2piece and Parth lost not to whoever finished first, not to Yan and Card, right? Didn't they beat Yan and Card? That was the pool that went 2-0. Oh, no, it was Firstkiller that lost. Sorry, I had it all mixed up. Firstkiller did lose. Firstkiller lost in his final round, but still finished first in the pool. And 2piece and Parth dropped only their match to Yan and Card. I believe that's where we have us now. So one loss for both teams. But which pool was stronger? I don't know. Which, you guys tell me right now. Go look on the Wikipedia if you haven't already seen. If you can't remember who's in which pool. What pool was stronger? Pool A or Pool B? Pool A had Firstkiller and Gyro. Pool B had 2piece and Parth. It's a best of 7 today. Best of 7. And now it's about prize money. Everybody who's made it this far is going to get a portion of the prize. But there's more to be earned for each match that they are able to win. I think each win is going to basically double up how much prize you were getting. And of course, the prize not fully set yet. As I just announced, I'm going to be quadrupling chat's donations. So we're at 500 right now. I believe that puts us at 2,000 total prize. Parth with the first goal. Just a minute and 30 in. 2piece tried to bump Gyro, didn't connect, but maybe still affected the play a little bit. So you donate 1,000 and you quad it. That is correct, but up until this 1,000 limit. Up until I've contributed 4,000. Yo, nice to be nice. Thank you for the $50 dono. Long-time viewer, second-time donation. Not anonymous this time. Yo. So you either are a very clever viewer who is going to claim the donation of somebody from a couple days ago, or thank you for the previous, I think, $100 dono. 2piece hitting a nice double, or was it a triple? Oh no, just a chip up. That's kind of a triple. As 2piece puts it to a 2-goal lead. Yo, anonymous. Thank you for the $100. Alien, please. Was it nice to be nice again, or was it a new anonymous who forgot to put their name and did not learn the lessons of nice to be nice? Either way, though, thank you. Up to 650 times 4 is where it will finish. Firstkiller taps this one in after a nice 50 win. Yo, Sleaze Breeze. Thank you for the $101. You just had to one-up everybody else just by a little bit, didn't you? $101 prize pool donation. Oh my goodness, dude. The quadrupling was a good idea, I think. People like the quadruple. Foreigner, thank you for the $50. Who do I think will win? I think Yan and Card might be the favorites. They have not lost yet, and I think that makes them the only team in the playoff bracket so far to have not lost. So no reason to predict a loss later. And when I say Yan and Card, what I meant to say was Yan and Fashion Bay. So I think Fashion Bay has been the difference in this tournament. In this matchup, though, it's hard to say. I think Firstkiller always has the ability to take over a series regardless of who's in it. So if we see a Firstkiller like that, not to say that Gyro hasn't been contributing, which he definitely has in their previous rounds, but we all know that extra level that Firstkiller can bring it to. Fear, do you lose money on any of these tourneys? I mean, I lose money on every tourney. Weird seeing Firstkiller on blue because I guess you normally see him on phase. Yo, something of spades? Sir Chris of spades. Thank you for the 444. Quadruple this in your head. I'm okay. I'm good. I'll figure it out later. I'll do the math later. Thank you. Gyro, air dribble, great reset shot. Had a chance for Firstkiller there. One of their best opportunities coming late at a time when they desperately need a goal. Firstkiller, really important dunk here. How this goes will decide how this game ends, and it does go perfectly in favor of Parth. So, are we going to see the end of the game here? Firstkiller falls into the net instead of getting out and around it. And that should spell the end of the game. Parth shouldn't have any trouble hitting the ground. Oh my goodness, no way. 2piece could carry it in if he wanted to. Wait, seemed like he did seem like he tried to keep it up for a second. But it will be game number 1 of a best of 7 to Team 2piece. Game number 2. 2piece and Parth off to an early start that was never fully erased, despite Firstkiller winning a 50 in the midfield to get his team's only goal. Two-piece from the ceiling. Parth jumping to intercept. It's a way we have seen a lot of dribbles work in 2v2. The air dribbler who started it is certainly still threatening with resets, but oftentimes makes more sense for the teammate to fly up and steal it away. Try and take a shot. Gyro reset on the side wall. Double actually does not get interrupted. Parth was waiting back there, doing his best to break it up, and I think Gyro is half expecting it to get broken up. Since it's best of 7, do the teams get a timeout? You know, if the team said they wanted the timeout, I don't think it really works that way with show matches, you know? They always could say, I want to wait a bit, but I think in general, the players aren't too worried about getting timeouts. Oh, Gyro over the top. That needed to be a goal. Firstkiller got both defenders to miss. Gyro just got a step ahead of himself. Now, to be fair, I think it's because he thought 2piece was going to connect with the ball. And if 2piece did, then he correctly adjusted high. But when 2piece whiffs, it goes underneath Gyro. So now it's a Team 2piece lead. Gyro going all the way from his own back wall. Firstkiller getting the ball tapped over the top of him, so a quick half flip. He tries to regain control. Not much boost left over for him. And he has dropped the ball down to Parth. Gyro was creeping up to try and help Firstkiller here at the midfield. And just found himself in no man's land. He wasn't sure what Firstkiller was going to go for. Instead of fully retreating, he sticks around and makes it possible for Team 2piece to make it 2-0. Parth passed to himself off the back wall. Firstkiller intercepts it. Firstkiller not able to find anything off of that sidewall pass. It's a bit too deep into the half of Team 2piece. Parth outplays both, but Firstkiller doesn't have the recovery. Try to get back down to the ground as soon after his single jump challenge. A lot of times in twos, you have that first defender make a play on the ball in order to get a flick or get separation from the player on offense, and then you follow it up quickly. And that's what Gyro tried to do. But Parth recovered faster than he expected and made a touch around the ball, or around Gyro, before he can make a play on the ball. Firstkiller. Air dribble down, a bump to protect. That's a well-placed shot. But an even better save. It was right inside the top right corner. I guess, to be fair, it was at the corner that Parth was already defending on that back wall. I guess ideally find a way to shoot it past, but it really isn't a bad idea to put it behind the defender who's likely to overshoot. So honestly, just a great shot. Bested by even better defense. Thank you, Beanie345, for the brand new Prime. Two-piece. Wave dash shot setup. Firstkiller, if you can play it quickly, can attack just Parth in nets, but not quite fast enough. Two-piece recovers. And Gyro's attempt to boost steal did not succeed. Two-piece got his own, and he'll get demoed for it. Firstkiller's locked in on him and said, if you're getting the 100, then I'm getting your car. Yo, Hefro, thank you for the brand new Prime. Firstkiller to the back wall. Gyro never even really entertaining it, though, as a pass. Immediately turning to prep on defense. He's got a carry now. Goes underneath Parth. Rolls it right to two-piece. Back pass to Firstkiller. I don't think that's the way he can get it on target, at least not through the air. He tries to catch and cut, but it's all just a little bit too late with 30 seconds left to go. Firstkiller can maybe try and get one through to build some confidence. But I don't expect... Oh my goodness gracious. I think Firstkiller should be confident. You know, I think the confidence should be built after this shot. Oh my goodness. Firstkiller just needs to do that 2 more times in 24 seconds. Gyro. Can't really blame him as he hesitates to think of a way to convert on a ball that deep in the opponent's corner. Not only is there going to be no offense for Team Firstkiller, two-piece is going to re-extend the lead to 3 as Parth beats Gyro to the ball. Firstkiller can't get back up. Kickoff loss. And Team two-piece up 2-0 in what is a best of 7, not like the pool play games that were just best of 5. Lots of time for Team Firstkiller to figure it out as we head to game 3. Not a lot of kickoff shenanigans so far. Fairly low-scoring games, I would say. I guess Team two-piece extended it quite a bit in that last game. But not for many quick goals. Everything seems to be worked for by both teams. Gyro bumping two-piece. Firstkiller backs off, side flip over the top of Parth. Can he bump everybody in net? That's the only really way he could get a shot available for Gyro. He essentially did. Gyro's going to put it on the crossbar and in. And converts. Firstkiller bumps Parth just past the ball, boxes him out, and then prevents two-piece from clearing it. Pins the ball to the ground and slow rolls it out to Gyro. It's a 1-0 lead. Parth, what a read. Double jumping off the wall to stop the chip. Gyro launches it forward. Firstkiller coming at such a tough angle. Seemed like he was going to try and catch it with a reset in order to stop that momentum. Would have certainly been an impressive shot. Firstkiller, his double. Oh my goodness, just barely affected by two-piece. And then Parth pops the ball out. Gyro puts on as good of a shot as he can get from such a slow starting position. It does get saved. 34 boost for Gyro as he pushes this to the backboard. Firstkiller waiting to make his defensive play. Doesn't expect Parth to actually be able to bring it on target, and he's right. As Parth never does. Parth and 2piece connecting on the counterattack. Firstkiller covers the net well, and again on a much tougher save. A more aggressive free jump to cut off the angle. Firstkiller, 3 consecutive saves. I don't think he got registered as a save for the second one, but certainly a crucial touch in defense. Gyro going to try and find a way to get it to Firstkiller here in the midfield. Never gets it really off the back wall. Pinned back there. Parth, favorable 50. A really strong first touch. So much so that he can't get back to it. Gyro is certainly capable of hitting a Psycho, as everybody should know. As far as I'm aware, he's one of the only, or only players to hit a Psycho in RLCS. Parth chasing down Firstkiller. Where is 2piece going? 2piece, I didn't understand that rotation onto the back wall so much that I thought maybe his controller disconnected or something. I like this car continuity from 2piece and Parth. I want to say they have the exact same one. They haven't switched to 2piece recently, but Gyro 50 tried to pop the ball over 2piece, but 2piece had it. Oh my goodness. The double demo to tie the game. Demo at the midfield, and then all 2piece has to do is eliminate Firstkiller. Another demo on Firstkiller. Parth, no connection on the ball. Gyro, can he play this dribble quickly? Not quick enough. It's 2piece. Able to tackle off the top of his car. Firstkiller letting the ball fall down to a reset. Gyro's trying to break up the play. Can he continue to cover it so that there can be no shot? He does. Impressive. As he was last back. Firstkiller was not going to be able to help him. Gyro stealing challenge. Way too high. Parth just drops the ball to the ground. 2piece maybe with a bit too close of a shadow on his teammate. He's not able to react to the lost 50. Now Gyro puts the ball out midfield, but not something that Firstkiller feels like he can take the risk. But that bump means just Firstkiller versus 2piece, and the flick is over the top of the crossbar. That was definitely a great moment to score. As Gyro doubles back out to Firstkiller. He's got 50 boosts to work with here in the air. Gets the resets, puts it right into the crossbar. Gyro, can he finish it? He can't! I can't tell if he had an angle to or not, but he couldn't get around it. Firstkiller was trying to get a bump too in net to try and make sure that it was free, but Gyro had rotated away. Parth not going to be able to air dribble here. Gyro just rips him out of the air. Now it's Firstkiller, has Gyro left, tries to find him. 2piece covers the nets. Firstkiller recovers quickly in order to make sure they don't have to deal with any counters off of the passing play, which often results in opportunities for the other team. 2piece is going to steal the ball from Gyro at the midfield and put in the leading goal. Gyro is trying to drop it out to Firstkiller slightly ahead of the ball. That can be hard to do, and the soft touch won't cut it. Yo, Jomar, 2010, think of the 24 months of Tier 1. Gyro neutralizing the kickoff to Firstkiller. It's going to have to be Gyro now with 6 seconds. Double off the backboard, drops it in front of the net. 2piece does well to cover it, and Parth will dunk it over the top of Gyro to make it a 3-0 lead. Firstkiller and Gyro going to have to reverse sweep if they want to take down 2piece. Game number 4. 2piece and Parth handling business. This time with slim margins in game number 3. Just a couple errors for Team Firstkiller that have been the difference. Firstkiller is going to drop this one down. Gets it underneath Parth. Now Gyro looking to play back towards net. Got the reset on the 50. Tried to use that to get the ball out in front of the net for Firstkiller. 2piece sets up a double off the backboard. Firstkiller, though, controls it with ease. Now it's Gyro launching to the orange back wall, directly in front of the nets. 2piece guides it out and demos Firstkiller. Ball actually was on target. Parth has 2piece upfield. He is going to try and lob it up to him. 2piece to the backboard. Denied as Firstkiller cleans it up. Firstkiller, can he get back to this ball before 2piece? He cannot. Oh, this shot's just strong enough to be past Gyro. I think Gyro in net is ready for this eventual shot. He thinks about swinging to all the way to the corner. Yeah, he does grab the corner. He goes for the corner boost. That was the mistake. Could not get away with that. Don't know what Gyro's boost total was at the time. The Parth shot was imminent. Needed to be around in net. Firstkiller trying to make something happen off the ceiling. Gyro laying in wait to see if Firstkiller can win him a 50, give him something shootable. Could not. Firstkiller lobs this to the backboard. Gyro has to get the win. Actually goes for the fake. Works out because now Firstkiller has control of the ball. Parth trying to bump Firstkiller. In the meantime, 2piece takes it away. Back pass to Parth. No angle to make a shot. Parth, what a shot and what a save by Gyro. Didn't seem like an angle was there. Gyro has the follow-up save as well, keeping his team only down one and within striking distance. Now Firstkiller just has to take the offense under his own hands, but he cannot. 52-piece on the goal line. 2piece earlier in this tournament had some very impressive defensive play. A lot of goal line saves, miraculous ones at that, and he's going to try and continue that here in the playoffs. Gyro outplaying 2piece with the ball. Falling to Parth. Now Firstkiller all the way from the back corner. The reset does not get over the top of the first challenge. Gyro from the side wall. Great pop. Got a lot of extra height and all the right touches off his reset, but it was still red. Firstkiller drop down. Gyro can't really afford to take a shot on that, but maybe he had to. Gyro doesn't want to overcommit for a pass he's not going to be able to win. And to be fair, Parth was much closer to that ball when Firstkiller dropped it down. Gyro wasn't going to have the recovery either, just in a tough spot to deal with that ball falling directly in front of the net. Gyro can't make anything happen here in the orange half. How long a break till the next series? Well, the next series might be on the hour. I think there's Team LJ is scrimming, or at least LJ is scrimming. So we could have a little bit of a break, assuming the series might end here in a sweep. Firstkiller. Dribble from the sidewall. Pins it to the backboard and to Gyro. We've set up this play multiple times where we've seen them set up this play, and they just barely haven't been able to get the finish. Usually because that secondary defender, in this case 2piece, has been able to cover the shot even though the setup is very solid. This time though, Gyro does get it in. It'll be a minute 17. 2piece immediately up to ceiling height to stop Firstkiller from his dribble. Gyro's going to launch it forward to Firstkiller, who just barely couldn't get the redirect. He needed a soft touch. Instead, just flew right by the ball. Interesting save from Gyro. Actually ended up being a really good save because Parth was laying in wait to clean up wherever he dropped the ball, but he actually put it off that back post and made it such an unorthodox bounce that Parth was not prepared for it, and so there ended up being no follow-up at all, which is ideal. 2piece and Gyro, though, they can't both be in the same position. They're both right here on the side wall, which means a dunk beats everybody on the team. Gyro turning upfield as Firstkiller takes the ball. Gyro, slow dribble, launch up to Firstkiller. No way for him to bring that back on target. Didn't seem like he tried to, though. 2piece, reset shot. Nice save from Gyro. This time, the follow-up, though, is going to be easy. And this is the same kind of play they were trying to make earlier, where the initial offender puts on something that forces a save like this. But Gyro actually found a way to get it off a post and not be hit by the second player. But this time, it is a 4-1 lead. Shot from the kickoff isn't in. It needed to be. In fact, it needed to be a 2-pointer. That's probably the only way Team Firstkiller was coming back. What was the prediction? People in chat are, oh, wow. The prediction was 88% Team Firstkiller. Very interesting. I mean, I don't know. I don't think I'd expect it to be that heavy in favor of Team Firstkiller. Ooh, the Spanish. Team Firstkiller knows what they need to do if they're going to get 2 goals in 4 seconds. It is a GG's. Team 2piece move on to the grand finals to face either Team Yan or Team... What's the other team? I forget. LJ, thank you.